Today we are doing a stick mobility hips and twist workout. You're going to need 2 tall stick mobility sticks. I'm using 7 foot, but they also have 6 foot available if you're a little bit shorter than I am. I definitely recommend just getting the entire bundle because they're wonderful to work with and I use them every day. So I will leave a link in the description below for where you can get yours, along with a discount code to save you 10%. Onto the workout. We're going to start off doing a little bit of a warm-up, get into those hip strengthening exercises, and then end with some active stretching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, click the bell for notifications, like this video, and if you're interested in personal training and working with these sticks one-on-one, let me know. Contact me via social media or my email. So grab your 2 sticks, and you're going to have them at about 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock in front of you. Angle the bottom parts closer to you so that when your arms extend, they have that natural sort of motion. Your arms naturally make that usual arc, right? So sticks are at about 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock. You're going to push down maybe 20%. And first thing you're doing, standing hip width apart, is lifting your heels. So get into a little bit of a horse stance, a little bit of a squat. Here you go. Lift those heels and set them down. And lift, set them down. We're using the sticks to maintain our balance and stability. So you can also do this with one. You can do it without, but it's nice to have. And just maintain that same upright structure. Now we're going to go into some ankle rotations. So same basic position, find that horse stance, lift the ankles, and you're going side to side. Only go as much as your range allows for. You do not want this to be uncomfortable. I'm doing about 5 reps on each side. We're just warming up the ankles, the hips, that whole lower body, pushing those sticks at about 20-30%. And come down. And if at any point you need to take a rest, feel free. Some of these moves will get intense and take your time with them. If you want to come up, do one rotation, come back down, totally fine. Going to go for some ankle circles coming up. Find that squat. Lift the ankles, trying to make those circles as big as you possibly can. I like to do them at the same time, as in both feet at the same time, because, multitasking. But also, both of my feet kind of want to do the same thing, so it makes it a little bit easier for me. And rest. Going the other direction. So I think that was counterclockwise for me. Maybe finding that squat, lift your ankles, and now I'm going clockwise. Yeah. Who reads clocks anymore? Well, we do a lot in stick mobility actually, because it's a great, easy way to understand where the sticks go in terms of our body. 2 more. And rest. Feeling that in my quads already. Coming up to the hips now. Sticks stay in the same place, 20-30%. You're going to hinge down, and now you're just tilting your pelvis forward and back, posterior, anterior tilt. I'll turn this way so you can see me. And you see the distance that I have on these sticks. It's whatever your arm range is. Feet are planted on the floor, really tucking that pelvis under, and then arching that back, pushing it back. One more. Same position. Now we're going to move side to side. So I will come facing forward so that you can see me go side to side. Finding that little bit of a horse stance. Kick that hip out. Kick that hip out. Keep breathing. pushing those sticks into the ground 20 to 30%. You'll feel this pull through the low back, through that side body. One more on each side. And now we're going to go into circles. So same exact idea as we did for those ankles. Pushing the sticks down into the ground, find that little bit of a horse stance, and really let the hips move as much as they possibly can. Forwards, you're tilting, you're pressing forward, out to the side, pushing back, over to that other side, and then back to forward. 3, 4, squeezing your butt when you get to that front body. 5, and now we're going the other way. 1, 2. Already as I push the sticks down into the ground, I feel my shoulders waking up. I can feel it, my pecs turning on. 4, and 5. Whew. Coming into hip hinges. So again, sticks are out in front of you about 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock. Feet are hip width apart. You're gonna bend your knees, have a nice soft bend, arms extend out in front, and hinge forward, pushing the butt back. So you're really hinging at the hips, right? You can allow yourself to lean forward. And then you can push those sticks down even harder to come back up. Open up, extend those arms, feel the stretch inside your shoulders and armpits. Push those sticks down to help pull you back up to standing. Pushing the sticks down to bring me back up. 2 more. Butt goes back and out. Last one. And back up to standing. Whew. Take a breath. Last move for this part of it. You're going to open your legs really wide, having the sticks on the inside of each instep. So you don't want to be so wide that you can't move here because you're going to be bending your knees. But get to a point where you feel like you're comfortable and stable. Reach those sticks out in front of you. You're going to bend one knee, push that stick out in front of you, open up with the other stick, come back to center, switch sides. You will probably notice that one side can go deeper into this stretch than the other. That's fine, it's totally normal. Just trying to open up. You can twist your body even more, trying to look at the stick that's behind you. Reaching back. So I am pushing these sticks down maybe 30-40%, but having them in my instep also gives me more security and stability, so I don't have to push really hard down. I'm just using that leverage as I bend my knee and twist. Beautiful. One more. Last one on each side. Reaching that arm back as much as is comfortable. Come back up, bring those sticks forward. Heel toe, back to standing upright. Shake out. So moving into a little more of the strength elements of the workout. You're going to bring, I'm starting with my right side, so I'm going to bring the stick to 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock. For me, it will probably look the reverse for you. So again, the bottom point comes inward towards you. Hand is about chin to chest height. So wherever you feel comfortable and you feel stable here. Bringing that left foot right underneath, behind the stick that's in front of me. I'm gonna lift my right leg up, and I wanna try and slide all the way up this stick as much as I can. And then I wanna open out, hit that other stick, slide down, keep breathing, pull it up, close the door, come back to standing. If you need to adjust at all, feel free. You don't have to rush through these. The longer you take, the more time and control you have, the stronger you're gonna get doing this. Here we go, 4 more. Lift that knee, pull the knee up, open the door, bring it down, pull up. Yay. My hip pops every time I do this. So don't be surprised if that happens for you. That's just a sign of tight hips, and that's why we're doing this kind of work. 3 more. Up, open out, pushing your shoulders down. You're pushing these sticks into the ground to give you more stability, as you are only on one leg now. 2 more. Up, open out, pull that knee up. Feel those adductors working. Last one on this side. Up, open out, come down, close the door. Whew. You're also working that posting leg because it is holding you up. So I'm already sweating. We have 1 more move, keeping on the same side. You're actually going to lift your knee up and then be pressing the foot against the stick. So we're really strengthening here those adductors. So again, posted foot is strong. Lift that knee up, open out. See if you can bring your knee up even higher, and you're gonna try and find the bottom of your foot up against the stick and press. It's okay, the stick's bent. That is hard work. We're gonna do 2 more. Press. Whew. Come back, let's readjust. Whew. Bring that knee up, over to the other side. See if it'll go even higher. Find the bottom of your foot up against that stick and press. 2, 3, and 4. Come back and close. Shake it out. That's a lot. Even my arms, you know, I really feel my grip strength working here. Feel my arms holding me up. So you know that these sticks are helping you stay stable. Switching sides, so now we're going 12 o'clock and 9 o'clock, if I am in the center of the clock. Pointing those sticks inward at the bottom. Get yourself set, take a breath. Here we go. A little nervous. My left side is never as good as my right, but we got this. Up. We're doing 5 reps. Open, come down, pull that knee up, close the door, come down. 4 more. Adjust as needed, pull those shoulders down, pressing the sticks into the ground, pull that knee up, open out, coming down, pull that knee up. Whew. Really feel it on this side. Come back down. 3 more. Pull your knee up, open, bring that knee down, straight leg. Keeping that connection the entire time is already a lot of hard work. 2 more. Really feel it in my right glute as well. Here we go. Pull your knee up, open the door, See if you can stay there for a second. Find that stability. Straighten that leg. Pushing down on these sticks, probably 50, 60%. Pull that knee up. Whew. Close the door. Last one of these, and then we go on to those presses. Knee comes up. Open. Fall down along the stick, keeping that connection the entire time. Pull your knee up. Whew. Every time I feel a little pop. And close. So this is a great workout for me. See, I need to always be strengthening my hips, right? That's one of the most vulnerable places on the body. We hold a lot of emotion there. That's a woman's center. It's their grounding point. Pushing those sticks down into the ground, 50, 60%. Lifting that knee up. Open out. Pull your knee up as high as you can. Wherever that might be, find the bottom of your foot connecting to the stick and press. This is also a lot of work to resist the press. And release. Here we go. Press again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Harder on this side for me, for sure. Coming over to this side. Come down. We got one more of those presses. Here we go. Crawl up that stick. Open out. See if you can go even higher. Push that foot against the stick, bottom of the foot, and press. 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. And release. Coming back. Take a breath. Shake it out. Oh yes. Feel it in my hands. Feel it in that arm. Resisting the press. Not quite done with our strength portion yet. Bringing those sticks back to 11 and 1, right about in front of you, but not in your face. Pushing the bottom of those sticks down, closer to your feet, so you have that nice arc for your arms. Starting with my right foot again. Now lift up, lift my knee to about hip height, touch that foot to the inside of the stick, going to that other stick. And now we're gonna kick it, come back to center, kick it open. Oh my goodness. 2, 3, 4, 5, and return. 2 more of those. Pull that knee up, open, can kick your foot to the bottom of the stick, over to the other side, coming back to center, extend that leg out front, holding your posture upright for 3, 4, 5, and release, come back down. So a lot of work is happening when you extend that leg. You really want to work on pushing those sticks down into the ground as you maintain that upright posture. Last one of these. Knee comes up, open out, close the door, coming back to center, kick that foot out. Here's the hard work. For 3, 4, 5. Good. Other side. Don't need to do a lot of reps because this is such specific work. And as we hold each of these poses for 5 seconds, you can still really feel your body shaking in the work that we're doing. Lifting that left knee up, open to touch the stick, close to touch the stick, come back to center, kick that leg forward. Oh my goodness. For 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming back down. 2 more of those. So if you need more stability and you bring your hands inward so that they kind of come to your sides, that's totally fine. Try to bring your hands lower so you're creating a nice 90-degree angle as you do so. And that is just a sign that this is hard work for you. Totally fine. But that could be a goal, that you come back to those extended arms. 2 more. Knee comes up to hip height. Open out. Close. Come back to center. Kick that foot straight. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come back down. Last one of these. Sweating, definitely sweating. Last one, here we go. Knee comes up, open out, close, come back to center, extend that foot out straight. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes, okay, shake it out. Yeah, oh, okay. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me a little bit better. But the sticks will remain in this kind of 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock position for you. Going back to the right side, we're going to start with a bit of a hinge. So you're going to hinge forward, kick that right leg out, and just lift, find your airplane. Come back down. Lift, doing 5. 3 more. 2 more. Last one on this side. Coming back upright. Breathe. Other side. So you'll really feel that connection right up in the glute min, in the back. Pushing those sticks down into the ground. Left leg. Hinge forward. Step that foot back. Kick it up. 1, 2, 3. Trying to find that balance. 4. And 5. Pushing those sticks down into the ground as you stand back up. We're continuing on with these airplanes, and now we're going to build on top of that. So you're actually going to go straight from lifting that foot up. You're going to hinge forward, bring the knee up, extend it, and then kick it back to an airplane. We're doing 3 of each of these on each side. So knee comes up, staying tall, pushing those sticks down into the ground, probably 60-70%. Kick that leg forward. You will feel yourself want to push down on the sticks even more. Go for it. Kick that leg back. Airplane. Push down on those sticks, come back up to standing. Take a breath. If you need to set your foot down, that's totally fine. 2 more. Kick that leg out. Pushing down on those sticks. Keep breathing and kick that leg back. Airplane. Trying to point those toes down towards the ground. Pulling in, pushing those sticks down. Last one on this side. Kick that leg forward, straighten that leg. And push back into airplane. Pushing down on the sticks to come back up to standing. Whew. Other side. Doing some good work right here. Get yourself set. Left leg, lifting up, pushing those shoulders down and away from your ears, pushing those sticks down into the ground, 60-70%. Extend that leg. And kick back. Pull yourself back up, knee comes up. Left side definitely wants to bend. Again, if you need to pull your arms in, lower your grip as you're coming here. It'll help you stabilize. Pushing those sticks down into the ground, kick that leg forward, extend that front leg, and push back into an airplane. Last one, pushing those sticks down to come back up to standing. Here we go. And kick back into an airplane. Beautiful. Come back up to standing. Whew. Take a second, shake it out. We're not done yet. So now, we're going to go back into the airplane. We're not going to extend that leg this time though. Try to lift the opposite stick. So if my right leg is kicking back, my left leg, or my left stick lifts. Watch me, you'll see how it goes. We're going for 5 of these though. So take your time, rest as needed. Find that placement that works well for you, bringing the sticks between your chest and chin. Starting with my right leg, lifting up. I'm going to find that airplane. Right leg is off the ground, so my left arm is going to reach up and lift that stick up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Set it back down. Push yourself back up to standing. Feel free to take a breath. Put your foot back down here. Totally fine. We got 4 more. Lift that knee up. Kick back. Notice how much better your balance gets just in the practice of doing this. Lift that stick for 3, 4, 5. Set it down. Push down to come back up to standing. We got 3 more. Pushing back into that airplane. Breathe. Elevate the stick for 3, 4, 5, and set it down. Push yourself back up to standing. 2 more. Kick back. Breathe. Elevate the stick. Let it hang there. Yes, set it down. Push yourself back up. 1 more on this side. Here we go. Find that airplane. All of a sudden, just airplaning with both sticks is easy. Lift that stick up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew, set it down. Push yourself back up to standing. Take a breath. Feeling butt and back work. Lots of engagement here. I'm going to turn. No, I'm going to stay on this side. So you can see this stick lift this time. Okay, we got this. Almost done with this strength portion. Got 1 more move. Arms are straight, shoulders are packed down, pushing down into these sticks, lifting that left leg, kicking back into the airplane, toes pointed down, lift that stick, 2, 3, 4, 5, set it down, push yourself back up to standing. 4 more. Here we go. Kick back. Find that airplane. Find your balance. If it takes a second, that's okay. And then lift the stick. 3, 4, and 5. Set it down. Pull yourself back up. 3 more. Pushing back. Airplane. Toes pointed down. Lift that stick for 3, 4, and 5. Push yourself back up. 2 more. Here we go. pushing back into an airplane. Find that balance. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Set it down. Come back up. Last one of these for this side. Straight arms. Here we go. Kick back. Find that airplane. Find the balance. Lift the stick. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Set it down. Whew. Okay. Grab some water if you need it. Shake it out. We are working grip strength more than you know, because the whole time you're holding on, as soon as you feel any sort of wobble or insecurity or instability, you're grabbing that stick even harder. And the great thing is, it encourages other areas of your body to turn on and activate. Here we go. Last move. We have 2 sticks. You also have a wall. If you have a wall, do this next to it, so you have the extra security knowing you can always hold on to the wall. So same basic position, 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock for these sticks. They are staying on the ground for this part. I'm going to start off in an airplane. And then I will open my body up towards the camera, because I'm going to start on my right side being up. And then I'm going to try and close my hips towards the wall. So you can really think about it like your toes are pointing out to one wall and then in towards the other. And you'll feel your hips turn open and closed. Here we go. We're doing 3 on each side. Knee comes up. Find that airplane first. Balance. Kick those toes open. You can look underneath your armpit or your elbow. Come back to center. And then try to look underneath that other arm, turning those toes towards the other wall. Come back to center. Kick yourself back up to standing. 2 more on this side. Always taking the time to adjust as much as you need or rest as you need it, because these are not easy. Here we go, 2 more. Lift that knee up, kicking back into that airplane, pushing these sticks down into the ground. Open up. Nice. Close the hips. Try and turn those toes towards the other wall. Back to center. Kick yourself back up. Whew. Last one of these. And then we get into some stretching once we do that other side. Here we go. Lifting that knee up. Kick back. Open. And come back to center. Close those hips. This is hard. This is hard work to keep this stability. Should you need to grab onto the wall, that's fine. Or the floor. That's why you have these sticks here. Coming back up. Whew. Shake it out. You may think it's a lot of work on the side that is off the ground. It is also a lot of work on the side that's posted, that's holding you up, doing everything. I'm going to stay here so you can see the other side of it, what it looks like. 3 on this left side. Here we go. Pushing those sticks down into the ground, lifting that knee up, kicking back into an airplane. Oh, open out. Harder for me on this side for sure. Coming back to center. And close. Ooh. Ooh, coming back to center. Push yourself up to standing. And and breathe. 2 more. Arms are straight. Pushing those sticks down into the ground. Lift that knee up. Kick back into an airplane. Toes are pointing down. Hips are pointing down. And then you're going to open those hips. Look towards the wall. Come back to center. Close those hips. Woo-hoo. And come back up. Oh my goodness. 1 more. Here we go. Lift that leg up. Kick back into an airplane. Now the airplane seems easy, right? Open up. Come back down to center. Twist those hips. Beautiful. Yeah. Back to center. Push those sticks down. Come back up to standing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Into stretching now. Starting by putting the sticks into an anchor point. I'm going to use the wall. So you're just going right into the wall so you can really push into them, right? I'm going to come down to kneeling. If you need a towel or something, now is a great time to get one for your knees. So we're going to do a few things on the knees now. So coming down to kneeling, sticks go into that wall space, or if you have a rack, whatever you got. Your arms are going to be reaching up high, pushing those sticks. One knee comes forward, or one foot comes forward. So you're doing half kneeling. You're going to tuck that pelvis under, pushing those sticks into the ground. Tuck that pelvis. And hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Now open that front hand down. Top hand stays up. Twist, pushing these sticks into the wall. You could try to look behind you, look over your shoulder. Come back up. You can always take a moment. Find your position if anything has twisted or moved out of alignment. Arms reach high. This is still hard work on the shoulders. You're opening up all of the shoulders and chest. Pushing those sticks into the ground. You're going to tuck that pelvis under. Push and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. And open and twist. One more time on this side. Letting those shoulders relax. Tuck that pelvis. Push those sticks into the ground. 3, 2, 1. And open. Pressing into the ground as you twist. And come back up. Switching legs. Switch which leg is in front. Curling that back toe under. Tuck that pelvis. Push those sticks into the ground. 2, 3, 4, 5, and open. Pushing those sticks down into the ground. take a moment, reset. Still work, but it feels amazing now. Here we go. Tucking that pelvis under, pushing those sticks, pulling those shoulder blades down and away from your ears. 3, 4, 5, open out. And twist. Oh yeah. Last one of these. Here we go. Tucking that pelvis under, push those sticks into the ground. And open. Whew. Relax. Take a moment. We're going to set one of these sticks down. And because of my smaller space, I'm going to use the smaller stick. You can use the bigger one. Totally up to you. But this is why I love having the whole bundle. Okay, we're going to do those same basic movements. That half kneeling tilt. But now your foot is going, the back foot is going to be back. You're pressing that down into the ground. Stick comes right at 12 o'clock. So again, this is not tucked, right? Tuck that pelvis under, pushing the sticks down into the ground, pardon me. Pushing that foot down into the ground for 3, 2, 1, and relax. 2 more, almost there. Great work. Tuck that pelvis under, push the stick down, push down with your foot. 3, 2, and 1. Last one of these on this side. Pushing that stick down into the ground, maybe 30%. Doesn't have to be hard. You're actually pushing your foot down just as much. Tuck that pelvis under, push the stick down into the ground. For 3, 2, and 1. Whoo. Hello, hips. Staying on the same side, we will switch into the other side. You're going to bring that stick out to the side. I will turn so you can see me better. So, stick comes out to that back side. And you're going to lean in, so you're tucking that pelvis under and pressing forward. Knee comes forward. This is really here for stability. You're going to open it out, stretch out that shoulder even more. I'm going to do one more from this angle to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. So stick is right about hip. Tuck that pelvis under, pressing forward. And if you want to add on, twist your hand away. Feel that whole interior line down your arm. And relax, last one of these on this side. Tuck that pelvis under, press forward, and twist. And relax. Still half kneeling, same side. So you're bringing that stick out in front of you. My right side is still forward. I'm going to bring the stick basically to the instep, somewhere near 12 o'clock, but not exactly. Outside arm reaches up. Inside arm comes down. So I'm pushing the stick down, with this hand, and I'm pushing the stick down with the top hand and twist away. Really feel it right in this hip. Again, I'll show you from the side. This might be clearer. Hard to know when you're not over there looking at the camera. Top arm reaches high. Bottom arm reaches low. Pushing that stick down into the ground. Twist to look up above your hand. And come back up. One more time, and then we're going to add on to it. Reaching that hand down, pushing down into the ground. You can connect your elbow to your inside knee, and that'll help stabilize and give you a little more leverage to push even harder and twist. Gently come out. You're going to bring that stick up against your knee. Hand comes down. Top hand is going to reach up. So now the stick is behind your back. And this just feels good. So now the stick is pressing up against your thigh, and you can use it to twist again. And now you'll feel more in that groin area. Nice. And come out, let go of the stick. You're still holding it at the bottom. Press yourself forward. Now we're just going to go into a juicy pigeon, bringing that front leg down. Stick is still at about 12 o'clock. Try and create a nice long line. So you can stay right here and try to relax that back leg, or you can intensify the stretch by trying to climb your hands up the stick. You might not go as high as I do. That's okay. Walk your hands down. Pushing down on that stick to lean forward. Beautiful. Nice, great stretch. Feels wonderful after that awesome work we've just done. One more time, we're gonna walk our way up. Oof. And slowly come down. Pressing forward. But we're not done yet. We've got to do that other leg. So, sitting down, bring both legs forward in that windshield wiper. Switching sides now. So left leg is coming forward. Right leg is back, foot is flat, toes are pushing against the ground. And you're going to tuck that pelvis under. Feel that posterior line engage. Push down. And 3, 2, 1. Relax. Here we go. 2 more. Pushing that stick down 30%. Tuck the pelvis under. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Last one of these. For real this time. Pushing these sticks down. Tuck that pelvis under. Breathe. Bringing that stick over to the side, the back hip. So again, this is really here for stability and security. Again, I'm going to tuck my pelvis under. If if you need to adjust your foot, that's fine. Tuck that pelvis under, push forward. Here. Pushing that back foot down into the ground. 3, 2, 1, and release. 2 more. And tuck, push forward into that hip, really opening this hip here. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Last one of these. I feel like I forgot about the arm part here, so we'll do it on this one. Tuck that pelvis under, press forward, and rotate your hand away from your body so you feel all of that stretch through the arm and the shoulder. And relax. Almost there. Bringing the stick to the inside of that front foot. Arm is going to reach down. Far arm reaches up, pushing the stick down into the ground as I twist and look away. Oh my goodness. Try to pull those shoulders down. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. And come up. 2 more. Feels really good. Feels necessary. Did some great work. Far arm reaches high. Inside arm reaches down, pushing down into the ground as I twist and look up. One more, and then we add on. Reaching high, reaching low, and twist. Pushing that stick down into the ground. Doesn't have to be a lot. You'll feel a stretch. Engaging that inner knee with my elbow as well to give me more security. And rest. Bringing that stick behind my back. Inside arm holds down at the bottom. I'm going to bring that elbow over top of the stick. So now the stick is up against my inner thigh. You can adjust if you need to. Figure out where it is for you. Twist and open. Oh, this feels good. And release that top hand. Come back up. Just that pigeon left. Bring that foot down. Kick that leg out behind you. Whew. Oh my goodness, this side is tighter. I feel it. So stick is right at 12 o'clock in front of you. And you can just kind of wiggle with it a little bit as you relax and walk your hands up. And come back down. Letting yourself fall forward. 2 more. Walking those hands up as high as is comfortable for you. Does not have to be where it is for me today. Pulling those shoulders down your back. And walk back down. Falling forward. Last one. Reaching up. Walking down. falling forward. Woo. Great job today. Sit back, pull those legs together. Thanks so much for joining me today. This was awesome.